Hello, you fun fix doing today? AppleandApps.com here, checking out Colin McRae Rally. It's a new rally game for iOS, which is based on the PlayStation 1 game. We'll dive into Championship mode, and this is the second series. Dive in the Australian Outback. Got a little Ford Focus action, and let's get to racing. Now, again, this game is based on the PlayStation 1 game of the same name, which eventually evolved into the DIT series on the newer generation consoles. And this iOS version is based on that original Colin McRae Rally 2.0. So you gotta keep that in mind. There's 30 rally stages to race through, and you know, usually when you think of racing games, you think of some head-to-head, Real Racing 3, where there's 20 cars on screen, all that good stuff. But this is a rally game, and really on iOS, there's only Rally Master Pro from Fish Labs as a comparison. So, as you can hear in the background, you're given voice directions, and it's really just a race against the clock, as well as your opponent running on the same track at a different time. And so, you're just trying to get the best time that you can. And this is all off-road racing, as you can see, blasting through these dirt courses as best you can. You want to pound the gas as much as you can. We're playing right now with all touch controls, so you tap left and right to steer in the bottom left. But there is a tilt option. It's just easier for the videos, like this. And then you have a manual hard brake, as well as the hand brake. Hand brake lets you whip around corners a little bit better. And then your car degrades as you go if you smash into items.
Right.
Wait for that to right. Oh, dodged it. That was nice. So, not only do you get the voice directions, but there's little markers, as you can see, flashing in the different colors at the top of the screen. Give you kind of little guidance of what to expect. These courses, this one's about halfway through, and it's a race against the clock. At the very top of the screen, you see the indicators of where CPU's best time would be. And the championship is composed of 6 rally races, and the best time across all those 6 is gonna win. And breaking it, nice dirt spin right there. And so, in terms of just the game, you're gonna go between all these different rallies, and you get to witness them all with the dirt kicking up, right as you can see. Oops. Really deluxe visual engines on the main objects on screen. Like the car, you can... Ooh. There's the car degrading I was talking about. But the car has really deluxe visuals, and so does the groundwork and all of that. It's the environments which are a little subpar. You can see that the trees and all the forest, and when you get around stands and cheering fans, they're relatively rudimentary to the point that it's awfully like the PS1 version. But in terms of the car and what you're mainly focusing on screen, there's really deluxe visuals, and you can see car degrade, glass shattering, being bashed in, getting stuck. It's all about setting up. Jump! Oh my god! That is how you perform a jump. Even the cattle in the background is relatively basic. So blast through again. Try to make it to the finish before the guys even messing up this run.
55 right,
the controls, though they're just on screen or whether using the tilt, they really give you some precision controls when you're not focusing on making a video at the same time. But
okay.
Yeah, the handbrake, all that, it lets you get in and out really well. And so that was a race. As you can see, we finished with the best time for that one. And you're getting 2 stages at a time out of these 6, and at the end of the second stage, you have repair abilities, but not to fully repair your car. You kind of have to manage it the best you can of assigning where to repair, and obviously if you're doing better runs, you don't need to focus on the repairs as much. So not only are the unlockable stages, but there's a bunch of off-road unlockable vehicles to go with the more challenging stages. As you face the new opponent, you gotta outfit you with a better car.
15-6 crashed.
And so we'll just show you 2 races in this video, just to give you an idea of what to expect in this $5 game that's universal for all your iOS devices.
75 left.
And essentially the classic style
74 left.
made pretty well for touch.
Into long 4 right. 52
Let's just
3 right.
listen to the guidance. So you really got to be into rally racing, where you're not going to have guys right on your tail and have a competitor directly on screen. It's just really racing the course, racing the challenge of going through all the different curves and listening to the advice to always be prepared on these curves. Get your brakes ready and your spins out. Switch back.
36 right.
Nice hand. Sometimes you want to combo those brakes in there to get some really good spins. But
73
being
left.
prepared for the curves. You can always try to cut through, but
30 crashed.
you might run up against some plants that are actually solid and not ones you can just go through.
53 right.
You can lose control pretty easily if you get airborne, even just a little bit.
72
That wasn't
3 left. Underground.
I'm gonna turn. Sometimes I turn the wrong direction. Environments are
3.
not the most beautiful, and as you can see, we've got a pipeline to our right.
Caution 2 right.
Oh my god. I was not prepared for that as how I need to be.
And 5 right. 76 left.
This car's getting nice crunched up. And of course, if your car is degraded, like I'm doing such a good job at, to show you an example,
76 right.
it will run a little worse, whether if the top speed is degraded or shifting gears or handling or any of that. So now we made it through the 2 stages. So as you can see, here is where you can repair. You only have a set amount of time, and each repair costs 5 minutes. And we just want to balance it the best we can. So that is essentially Colin McRae Rally for iOS, Apple and Apps.com in action videos, and we'll talk to you next time.